Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody? Can you hear me? Am I loud enough? Hello, hello, hello. I think I should be. How's everybody? No, can you hear me? A bit low volume, maybe? Loud enough? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, I think I should Ennis, everybody. No, being here. Hear me? Am I loud enough? Feels a bit welcome. Low volume. Everybody for being here. Am I loud enough? I thought I had raised the volume for like the low volume sound card, but am I loud enough? I thought I had low raised the volume for like the low volume sound card.
Recording voices.
I thought I had low raised the volume for like the low volume sound card. Be this one. What else is it? It's a 71. I think I left it at 75. Be this better. It's a 71. I think I can't actually hear myself, and I'm not using. There's something wrong with the sound. Myself, and I'm not using. Isn't there something wrong with the sound? Myself, something wrong with it. And I'm not using. Isn't there something wrong with the sound? Supposed to have something wrong with it. Like zero gain. I'm not using filters on, but I think I left like 10. Isn't there something wrong with the sound? Supposed to have something wrong with it. Like 0.5. I'm not using filters on, but I think I left like 10. Should hear myself. Sounds. Great. As always, of course, hear myself. Overlapping, that's the word. Oh, have I not muted myself somewhere? As always, of course, hear myself. Yeah, I had not muted myself. Okay, so now I did. Sorry, I usually Twitch is not. Twitch is usually always muted, but not in this case. You guys hear me all right now? Am I loud enough, or do I have to increase the volume a bit? I am gonna fix the black screen issue, by the way. It's not an issue, but you know what I mean. I've just switched to Chrome, so that's why it used to be on Brave. Now it's fine. That's good. But yeah, just also let me know if it is loud enough, because I can definitely increase the volume. I've actually put like no gain on it, and I still have volume I can give it through just like the Windows settings, but I think this is where I kept it last time. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 11 p.m. for me. Not the worst. I've done worse. I've been later than this much, but before we even start on anything else, we're gonna go ahead and just check out the patch notes really quick, and then after that I don't have anything specific to talk about, and so we can actually also just talk as normal. There was a bit of a quick patch here about like zombie survival. I did notice this. You couldn't actually set it to autoplay for all the different, like all 5 clears that you need. But yeah, they fixed that, and apart from that, let's just go ahead and check the patch notes themselves. Let's see if we can even find them. Updated details. Whoa, they've changed some stuff. Anyway, quick mention, don't spoil me. I have not seen the like 4 episodes that are out yet. I've only watched the first one, because we don't really have time. We have a wedding tomorrow, so yay. I'm surprised I even have time to actually do this stream. But greetings, agents. This serum fragment of Marvel Futurefied, an unknown virus has spread across the globe, turning countless citizens and superheroes into zombies and throwing the world into chaos. In this episode of what? It's Marvel Zombies. It's an animated show that just released 2 days ago now. It's on Disney Plus, and it's where this update for the game is based on. So a lot of like updates for this game usually are based on like the Marvel movies when they release, or series in some cases, and that's why I was mentioning it, because I know people are gonna mention some stuff, and I really want to avoid getting spoiled. In this update details, we are introducing the September update featuring the Marvel animations as a Marvel Zombies inspired theme. New uniforms have been added for Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Captain Marvel, and Scarlet Witch, who are now in conflict with each other, some having survived the chaos as humans, others having turned into zombies. Tier 4 advancement has been added for Shang-Chi, a master of Kung Fu known for his diverse martial arts skills, and Miss Marvel Kamala Khan, a superhero fan with a strong sense of justice. Additionally, the zombie survival content. The survival content, where you must fight off waves of zombies and survive until the end, has been newly revamped. Other improvements to make the game more enjoyable have been added as well, so please check the details below. So we have 4 new uniforms. We have the one for Shang-Chi. It's a 1050 uniform, not expensive. A couple of passive changes. He'll get super armor and increase to defense by 20%, increase skill damage by 40%, bonus damage by 35%, and then decrease to damage received by 40%. The tier 2 passive, when attacking, he gets damage accumulation. That's really nice, and that's damage that's gonna apply for damage that you deal instead of having to wait for the enemies to hit you. So that's really nice. It's 0.9%. That's really good. The passive, whenever the skill 10 rings staff is used, you will get to reset the skill 10 rings ongoing punch. So I think that's like when you use the first skill, you can reset the cooldown of the 5th skill, which is usually that's actually, in this case, it's the 2nd skill, which will and it's actually not ongoing, it's Qigong punch. So when you use the 2nd skill, you reset the 4th skill. Okay, good to know. So the first skill, just damage. 2nd skill is stun and then incapacitation and then damage. The 3rd skill will have the ability to counter it. I think it's not actually counter attack, it's ignore iframe. Okay. It will remove the active buff from the target. It will apply incapacitation, paralysis, ignoring immunity, a heal for him for 50% of his health, invincibility for 5 seconds, a buff to attack and defense by 40%, all speed by 1, critical rate by 35%, and then he reflects damage received, 80% of it, and it doesn't matter if they have any like evasion, dodge, or whatever, and that's up to 80% of max attack. So you want to definitely build him on attack. Really nice. 4th skill, incapacitation, paralysis, and ignoring immunity, ignore dodge by 100%, and then immunity for 5 seconds for him, and then damage. And lastly, the 5th skill, it will decrease damage. It will decrease defense by 10%, stackable to 50%, ignoring immunity. Now, we're going to move on to Miss Marvel. She's going to have a 1050 uniform as well. Passive changes. It will increase attacks by 50%, super armor for her, increase defense by 50%, decrease damage received by 30%. Similar, just a little bit worse. Tier 2 passive, it will increase the chain hit damage by 15% when attacking, and then increase skill damage by 45%, bonus damage by 30%. The passive, the 4-star passive, will ignore dodge by 35% and apply guard break immunity. The 1st skill will have fracture and then damage, 2nd skill snare and damage, 3rd skill paralysis, ignoring immunity, and then immunity for her for 5 seconds, damage accumulation, that's 1.3%, that's pretty high. The 4th skill will apply stun, paralysis, ignoring immunity, invincibility for 4 seconds, and then a buff to all attacks by 60%. And then lastly, the damage. The 5th skill will apply burn, shock, and decrease defense by 10%, stackable to 50%, ignoring immunity. It will heal her for 35% of her health, increase attack and defense by 55%, all speed by 10, and critical rate by 35. And lastly, her damage. We have the uniform for Captain Marvel, which will turn her into a villain and a zombie, and it's going to be a 1050 uniform. She is still universal, so that's fine. A lot of passive changes. It will decrease chain hit damage by 40% when attacking. When attacked, sorry. So chain hit damage will decrease. That's not really important. It will also decrease damage received by 40%, increase damage by 55% when attacking characters without the zombie ability. The tier 3 skill itself is going to change. So it's going to apply stun, fear, remove the active buff from the target, silence for 4 seconds, fracture 5 seconds, decrease whole defense by 3%, stackable to 50%, ignoring immunity. Ignore dodge for 5 seconds, and then 85% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune, and invincibility effects for 6 seconds, and she gets invincibility for 6 seconds as well. And then lastly, the damage of the skill. The leadership skill will apply to all allies, increasing energy attack by 35%. Tier 2 passive will increase chain hit damage by 10% when attacking, increase all buffs by 20% and duration by 30%. That's pretty nice, actually, especially when you pair it with some really nice rage. It's really good. The passive will apply super armor, increase all defense by 40%, and then increase skill damage by 30%, bonus damage by 30% as well. The first skill will apply stun and silence and damage. Third skill, stun, incapacitation, paralysis, ignoring immunity, and then a shield for 10 hits for 5 seconds, and then damage. Third skill will apply fear, incapacitation, paralysis, ignoring immunity, decrease all defense by 10%, stackable to 50%, ignoring immunity. Immunity for 3 seconds for her, and then a buff to all attack by 35%, and lastly, her damage. Fourth skill will apply ignore iframe, so you can still attack. It will remove the active buff from the target. It will have an 80% chance of missing attacks for the enemies. Paralysis, ignoring immunity as well, and then she heals for 25% of her health. She gets invincibility for 4 seconds, and then an increase to all attack, all defense by 45%, all speed by 1, critical rate by 25, and lastly the damage. The fifth skill will apply snare, fracture, and then damage accumulation depending on damage that you deal. It's 0.8%, a bit low, but still, you never know. Lastly, the fourth uniform is going to go to Scarlet Witch. Again, super villain now. She is still going to be universal. It's a 1050 uniform. Keep in mind she's usually a blast type, or she's been a blast type, or especially when she came out, she was a blast type. So any materials you need to upgrade her will still be required to be for blast characters, even though she's universal now. So a couple of passive changes: ignore dodge by 25%, increase mind damage by 40%, decrease damage received by 30%. Tier 2 passive will increase guaranteed critical rate by 25%. There's going to be a 60% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincibility effects. It will increase skill damage by 40%, bonus damage by 40% as well. The 4-star passive will increase chain hit damage by 10% when attacking. It will increase all attacks by 30% and defense by 30%. And also speed by 1. Okay. First skill will apply snare and decrease minor resist by 5%, stackable to 30. That is 30%, yes. And that's going to ignore immunity. And also she gets her damage. The second skill will apply stun and damage accumulation. It's 0.5%. It's a bit low, but still, it's not bad. And lastly, the damage as well. The third skill will apply silence for 3 seconds, increase mind damage by 35% for her. What was that for her? I meant. The fourth skill, will apply mind control to the enemies, which will increase damage received by 6% for 5 seconds, and increase mind resist by 5%, stackable to 70% this time, ignoring immunity. And then paralysis, ignoring immunity as well. There's going to be immunity for her for 5 seconds, and then damage. Lastly, the fifth skill will apply burn, stun, fracture, and heal of 30% for her, and invincibility as well for 7 seconds. And lastly, the damage. Now we're gonna just check what the tier 4 passive or skill is gonna be for both Shang-Chi and Kamala. When you use Shang-Chi's tier 4, it will increase all attacks by 80% for 7 seconds. And there's going to be a 60% increase of max HP as well for 7 seconds. So basically, just very basic, a buff to attack and survivability, I guess. The skill for Kamala, when you use her tier 4, it will increase damage by 100%, and this decreases by 8% every second. So in the end, on the last second, you probably are going to have like 20% increase to your damage. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but still, you might have 28, whatever. We have Transcend Potential that was given to Werewolf, Gorilla Man, and Slapstick. We'll start with Werewolf. Usually these are very similar, if not just the same exact amount, but either way, I'll mention it. So for Werewolf, we have Burn, Fracture, Paralysis, ignoring immunity, buff to critical rate and critical damage by 35%, ignore dodge by 70%, invincibility for 8 seconds, remove all debuffs for 7 seconds, increase damage. So it's a mini proc of 50% for one attack, and then a buff to attack and defense by 25%. The one for Gorilla Man will apply Burn, Fracture, and Paralysis, ignoring immunity. Critical rate and critical damage increased by 35%. Ignore dodge by 70%. Invincibility for 8 seconds. Remove all debuffs for 7 seconds. The Muni proc again for 50% for one attack. And buff to attack and defense by 25%. Lastly, the one for Slapstick. It's going to apply Burn, Fracture, Paralysis, ignoring immunity. Critical rate, critical damage increased by 35%. Ignore dodge by 70%. Invincibility for 8 seconds. Remove all debuffs. Mini proc of 50% for one attack, and a buff to attack and defense by 25%. So these, in this case, these guys have the same exact skill. Let's see it on the point of view of Werewolf. I'm gonna actually show it myself as well as soon as we get to the emulator, but let's just check it from here. This is the one through the point of view of Gorilla Man. I got all of them translated already. Of course, it's pretty cheap for me to do right now. And I did get Kamala, Shang-Chi, and the rest at level 80. Well, Kamala and Shang-Chi at level 80. Captain Marvel was already at level 80, and Scarlet Witch is at tier 4 for me right now, so that's pretty good. Zombie survival improvements. Let's see what they did. The clear condition for survival has been changed. Before, you would have to defeat the boss zombie and had at least one hero surviving until the end of the time. Now, here is just no boss, just survive, that's it. Difficulty levels have been simplified. Before it was up to 100 levels, now it's up to 10 levels. Due to difficulty level adjustments, all previous records will be reset. Skill restriction has been changed. It was up to 3 skills before, now up to 2 skills. And then there was an auto repeat function, so this way you could just do all 5 clears that you needed in one go. That was really good. The corrosive gas has been removed from the list of stage hazards. Zombie gas will now appear in zombie survival stages. Zombie gas appears when the number of zombies on the stage reaches a certain count. The higher the number of zombies, the more damage the gas inflicts. The condition for the required number of surviving heroes in some challenges has been changed. The number of zombies, the more damage the gas inflicts. The condition for the required number of surviving heroes in some challenges has been changed. The number of zombies, the more damage the gas inflicts. The condition for the required number of surviving heroes in some challenges has been changed. The number of zombies, the more damage the gas inflicts. The condition for the required number of surviving heroes in some challenges has been changed. The number of zombies, the more damage the gas inflicts. The condition for the required number of surviving heroes in some challenges has been changed. The number of zombies, the more damage the gas. Yes, I did. I pressed enter on the keyboard and it clicked the last thing that I had touched. I'm sorry, guys. Again, so 4 million gold, Eternal Flame, 1,100 tokens of that, and then Zombie Survival tokens, 1,000 of that, so that was pretty good. Lastly, I think this is the last thing, or just close to it. We have new artifacts. The one for Werewolf will increase damage dealt to super, and this actually is a support artifact, so this applies to superheroes, not just to him. He will increase damage dealt to superheroes by 15% and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%, and is the same thing against supervillains as well. The one for Gorilla Man will decrease damage received from superheroes by 20% and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%, and again, same thing from supervillains, so this is defensive. Lastly, the one for Slapstick will have a 20% chance to dodge all attacks and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%. The new Future Past season, blah blah blah, you have to spend money for this, so it doesn't matter. Let's see which one we have here. So the $10 one, you get the Shang-Chi icon, so these are just gifts, bro, don't do it. The $30 one is Kamala, so whatever. There's a random one which doesn't matter, and most likely Scarlet Witch one is going to be through an event, so that's also a bit of a steal. Well, not in the sense that it's really worth it, but in the sense that they're robbing you blind if you get it. Anyway, you could get better shit from it with the same tokens, I mean. These are about like paid plans or packages, whatever. Let's read the last part, which is the improvements and changes and game fixes. So inventory, the maximum number of items that can be mass selected for conversion and sale has been increased from 24 to 50. That's so good. They did it right after I actually went and cleared my inventory. So that sucks. I could have done it much easier. I had a lot of stuff to remove. The second thing they fixed was awakened ISO 8s. You can now use boost ISO 8s as materials to change options. That's good. Will boss, the clear boss with specific heroes condition for unlocking challenges has been erased. Before, the count only increased when the specific hero was included to the in the participating heroes, 3 members. After, the count will now increase if the specific hero is included in either the participating heroes or ally heroes. So, okay, so you don't have to have them on the team. You can actually have them as a striker, and it's still gonna actually count. That's really good. Timeline battle. Well, entering the content, the last team you use will be pre-selected on the screen. If you don't have a previously selected team, or if you've reinstalled the game, team 1 will be selected. Giant Boss Raid, a new speech bubble has been added to make it easier to notice when a co-op skill has been used successfully. Ghost Rider, Savage Avengers, when the graphics quality is set to very low, the spider effect that appears when using Sin Devourer skill has been changed to a different effect. Okay, so less strain on your device if it's laggy. The name of Hellstorm TVA uniform has been changed for specific languages. Okay, there might be some issues with translation, I guess. Collector's chest ticket has been added. This item can be consistently acquired at a set probability upon clearing dispatch missions using energy and dimension missions. It's an item that can be used during an event period, and usage details will be announced later through an event notice. So, collector's chest ticket. I don't do dispatch, so this sucks, but whatever. I'll know what I'm missing whenever the event shows up. Game error fixes. In an alliance battle, fixed an issue where some parts of heroes' appearances were not displayed correctly during the gameplay. We will return with various content improvements, so please stay tuned. Thank you. And that was pretty much it. Now, before we actually go ahead and start Shadowland, I'm just going to move on to the emulator first. And we're going to go ahead and check them out. So this is the emulator. Let me make sure that when I go full screen, you can see it full screen. That's correct. It works. Wow, it's so surprising when shit works. We're just gonna check these characters out just to see the animations. I, of course, have been careful and have not actually used them yet. So we're gonna go with Werewolf because he's the least cool character that got upgraded. Slapstick and Gorilla Man at least could do something already, but Werewolf is still gonna be just crap. But whatever, one less character we have to worry about. Apparently on this emulator I haven't downloaded everything, so let me just do that really quick, or else it's just gonna do that loading bar every time. It is a bit of data, but fast internet, so we're good. It's almost done. For these transcended characters, we only have to see the awakened skill, since on the page they do show it, but it's just really low quality, low frame rate. Let's see it here with Werewolf. Don't lag now. Don't make me look very bad as soon as I say that their frame rate was low. I think everything was cool. Skill visual effects are on anyway, so that's good. Let's change and go to the next character. We're gonna try Gorilla Man next, and lastly, we're gonna also try the animation through Slapstick. But again, as we saw, not only is it similar visually, or pretty much almost the same, you only see a different character of who's starting the skill and ending it, but also like effect wise the ability is the same. And this was from the point of view of Slapstick. We get a nice boom at the end. That's really cool. Now we get to the fun part though. Let's go ahead and check Kamala Khan first. This is through the latest uniform. Basic attacks are very basic, of course. First skill, just a few punches and a drop kick. Second skill, a bit of an iframe, not bad. Third skill, we have a huge hand doing huge hand things, I guess. She just slaps the ground, I guess. Let's go with the fourth skill. It's pretty good. A lot of hits, and you can actually cancel it. You can move around and the skill is still ongoing. Fifth skill, this is definitely cancelable. You can tell. And this is still from like the actual first series that she got. I don't think it's from the zombies one. Let's see her tier 3 skill. She still has a little bit of a comic look there, because of course she is a fan of comic books. And yeah, they incorporated that onto her skill. Let's see her tier 4 animation. She doesn't do anything, but we wanted just to see the effect that stays around for a bit while the effect is ongoing. That's pretty cool, at least. I'm glad they're still doing this. I like those small animations. Let's check Shang-Chi. Let's go with the first skill. Nice, I missed all of that. Let me see the basic attack first. Of course, very basic. So first skill is using those 10 rings, of course. And the staff, he still has that. This is going to reset your fourth skill, by the way, whenever you use it. Not every time, there's a cooldown, but you want to think about that when you do your rotation. This is our third skill. Let's see it again. Not a lot of 10 ring action, I guess. Let's see the fourth skill. This is the one that resets, so most likely you'll have to use it pretty often. Let's see our fifth. Oh, there you go. Some 10 ring action. Nice. Tier 3 skill is still shit. So this is a very long animation for nothing. Like, while he's moving, he's not attacking at all. And it's very annoying because you cannot cancel this into any other skill. As you can see, I'm pressing pretty much all other skills, and he's not canceling it to do anything else. It's still the same skill that we've always had, so it really sucks. Let's see our tier 4 ability. We just have some grass following us. It just kind of goes around him. And when you move, it goes in a very weird direction. It doesn't make sense. Huh, very weird. I don't like that, but still, could have done much better for him. Poor guy got really screwed there. We're almost done. We're gonna check Captain Marvel now. These are basic attacks, just fine. I'm loving the fact that they're still going with this deep red on zombie characters. That's our first skill. Second skill, really nice. Even though on the series for the first episode she still kind of showed up and most of her attacks were yellow, we are getting the red color, which I like more, to be honest. Third skill feels like you can cancel it immediately. Should be, or just close to immediately. Our fourth skill, very up close and personal with this uniform because of course it's a zombie. They would want to bite, I guess. Let's see our the fifth, not the fourth skill. But yeah, fifth skill, definitely cancelable. Just do the fifth skill, do another skill, and do the fourth, and there you go. You got a combo going. Let's see our tier 3 skill. It's pretty much the same, but we do see more of a zombie animation. They have definitely done stuff like that for the other zombie uniforms we've gotten before. Pretty cool. Could have done a bit more, could have been a bit scarier. Let's see our tier 4 animation. It's been here before, I just don't remember how it looks, and this is pretty good. It changes over time, which does not suck at all. That's really cool. Lastly, we're gonna check out the one for Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch has usually been a really good character, so I expect her to still get a nice uniform here. Basic attacks are actually pretty fast. Wow, nice. Let's go with our first skill. It's an iframe into pretty much no iframe, but a lot of hits. And I do mean it when I say that the basic attacks were very fast, because this, on the skill preview, your cards don't actually apply. So your attack speed effects that you have on your cards will apply when you're playing the game. So this is going to be even faster. Let's see our second skill. So she just basically entombs herself on some like rocks and just uses that to explode the rocks everywhere. Even though you don't see the debris going anywhere, you kind of guess that's what's happening. Let's see our third skill. A bit long-winded, but not bad. A lot of hits, and she kind of throws a few rocks in the ground. Nice. Fourth skill. Feels like you should probably proc on this skill, I guess. Maybe it's still like a cancelable. Yeah, no, actually I was wrong. You cancel the fourth skill. Feels like the fifth is not a skill you can cancel. Well, let's see it first. Yeah, definitely not a skill you would want to cancel. So most likely you are gonna do 3, 4, and then 5. And 3 actually does continue even though you might be canceling it a bit early. Let's go with our tier 3 skill. This should be the same, of course, but we're not seeing her acting all zombie-like. Again, they kind of forgot they were doing that, I guess. Because with Wong, you had some animations where he's like kind of biting the air. That was pretty cool. Let's just see the tier 4 animation really quick, just to see what the effect does. I think it's gonna still be the same, unless they've changed it a little bit, but it still looks cool. I don't know, man. I was expecting a bit more with her. Or not with her, but with the zombie characters. I was really hoping they would keep doing the thing where they actually got a bit scary with the animations and they were like the way they were playing them. But whatever, they didn't want to do that. It's totally fine. Let's do our ranking event, ranked battle, because I'm gonna forget. I'm really sorry that I'm stopping once in a while, but it's just like I'm getting a flu for no reason, and I have to like stop myself or else I'll feel bad. Anyway, I forgot what the rotation should have been for her. I actually didn't really notice what would work. Uh, Probably. Oh yeah. I'm guessing 3, 4, 5. Actually, I did it wrong because I didn't remember what you wanted. Um, and then I guess you just cancel it into the tier 3 scale. But NS, we are all good. We can continue and speak now because that's all I needed to do. I've pretty much figured everything else out already, and I don't need to like think about anything at all at the moment. Um, she looks like she's okay. I mean, she's a level 80 character, so you don't expect the same damage as a tier 4. She's a level 80 for my account, but that's how this works. You get your account's stats when you're doing this game mode. We didn't get to cancel this. I don't think we're gonna get to do it. Nope. But the important thing is that we were able to get our like the score we needed. Hello, hello. How's it going, man? You alone today? Yo, Buddy Blue, what up, man? What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? How's everything doing? Or, well, not how's everything doing, but how are you doing? And how's everything? No worries, man. I'm emptying boxes to my new bookshelf. Nice. You guys still haven't, like, sorted everything out, have you? And I believe you. If you would say yes, because I know how that is like. That's why we really like we have this option maybe in the future someday to move into like a different house a bit cheaper and a bit closer to my parents, like I told you. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe if I wait just a bit longer, they get a house because they would get 2 apartments, and one of the apartments would be for us. Maybe they get it soon, and I don't need to move. I can move just in one go to the right house. Going great, just tier 3 to Wanda. Nice, you didn't have her before? Nice, that's really good. She's a good character. He's not gonna suck at all. He's not gonna suck at all. I'm still going with whoever I was tier 4ing already. So, how hard is it to buy a house there? Oh, very hard. We're getting a lot of like foreigners now. And of course, even before there was a lot of drug money that people had. So, good luck being able to afford anything. Like with the foreigners now, a lot of like tourists and stuff like that, even other like foreigners just living here and working here, it's just become super super difficult. What's the average price for a 2-bedroom unit? You mean to rent it or to buy it? We're doing much better with Captain Marvel. I didn't even notice. That's because she does have a rage compared to what Kamala has. Kamala has nothing. Uh, and YouTube, I don't mean the politician. Don't demonetize me. I mean Kamala Khan from Marvel's Avengers. Sorry, Marvel Zombies. Sorry. Please don't do that to me. Also, update in Poland right now. What's going on? Oh, you are in Poland right now. Okay, that's really cool. You're visiting? You have people there, or like family, or just having fun? To buy, of course. I think, right? If you were to buy a house, not in Tirana, which is like the capital of Albania, if you were to buy it in Durrës, which is a city that's close and it's actually next to the port, so you have the beach. It's pretty good, but it's not like the capital. If you were to buy a two room, like it's called 2+1, we use the same method of naming houses here. I think it is probably like last time I checked, which was almost a year ago, so prices might have changed a bit, to get worse, of course, not better. Let's not kid ourselves. If you're getting that kind of house, it's like 80,000 euros. Uh, and I'm not exactly sure. That might have been even just a 1+1. Family. Okay, that's really nice, man. Enjoy yourself, baby. Let's get those TFO materials. Calculating. Hold on. Yeah. Might have gone up to even 100,000 euros now. You never know. This is not a difficult boss. But let's do just stage 1 because I am not in the mood and we have to rush a little bit. I'm out of the UK right now, so I get to read Wikipedia finally. Did Wikipedia get not demonetized, but like did it get locked behind not a paywall, but like a requirement to supply your ID to be able to access it? I think I should have done 3, 4, 5 for her. I will take a while to remember their rotations. They are new, of course. And this is stage 1, so it should be fine. Well, 80,000 sounds quite cheap to me. I mean, this is the thing, though. For you guys, you guys are used to maybe your house prices not being the best. And I get it, because of course you guys have had this tourism boom a long time ago. For us, it's just happening now. Yes, it did have... I have to scan my face to Wikipedia of all websites. I mean, I heard it was applying to even Spotify, because like that's the thing. They don't have proper guidelines of what should be considered for part of that like law. So every company is like, let's just do it. Let's just be on the safe side. Pretty standard 2+1 and not close to anywhere. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening with like 4chan and stuff, because they were actually saying that they would like fight it. By the way, can you hear any background music? There should be a bit of background music. Yeah, I just have lowered the volume here. I'm trying to raise it till I can hear it, but I can't. Yes, we do. Okay, now I hear it. Got the Be Quiet keyboard. And then realized it's wired only, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth. So no wireless, no Bluetooth. Where you from, Bonnie? He lives in the UK. Really sucks, man. I mean, it doesn't suck. This keyboard is amazing. It's just would have been very nice to just kind of get only like the keyboard part and leave the numpad at home, or get everything, because it's a really cool keyboard. But yeah, I'll just leave this as at home. It's really nice. I'm still not able to figure out a couple of things though. So you have like 8 keys here that you can program to be anything, and you can even change the little icon that you see when when you just look at the keyboard. But the problem is, it's really hard to actually get it to use shortcuts for apps that you install through the Microsoft Store. So for example, like Disney Plus, Netflix, Spotify, anything that you install through through the Microsoft Store, I mean. That's very annoying. I don't know what to do about that. And the annoying thing is that those are not even, I don't even consider those as apps anymore. They're just basically browsers. They're like Microsoft Edge just for Spotify, and then Microsoft Edge for Netflix. And that's very fucking annoying, because you used to be able to play stuff at 4K on Netflix, for example, because the app was like a native actual app. Now it's just you're watching through the website, and the website has a cap. You can only go to like 1080p. Really hate it. But yeah, that's, as I said, and as it's still pretty much a trial run, most likely I'm only gonna end up keeping Spotify, to be honest. But I thought, why not? Disney does have a lot of shows that I watch, and it has Marvel stuff, and I definitely watch a lot of Marvel stuff. But we'll have to see. Fuck streaming platforms, yes, sir. Stre- uh, Privacy for the win. Not privacy, but like, yeah, that too. I meant piracy for the win. It just I'm too lazy to set up the Streamio app. How's UK these days? That's a funny question, huh? Bro, he's not happy. No one's happy there. You can't even show like the UK flag at this point because they're doing. The funny thing is they're doing the literally 5 minutes to set up. I don't know, man. I tried it. It wasn't working. Maybe we can try it later. I don't know if we are still awake. Um, yeah, they're trying to do the same thing for like that happened in the US, but like even worse than that. Like they are making it a racist thing to have your own flag. That's so stupid. I don't know, man. When it gets like that here in Albania, I'm gonna say I've seen everything because like Albania is not a country that would be peaceful about it. Um, yeah. So as I said, I have a wedding to attend tomorrow. Can't wait to be done with that. Got a really nice suit though, thanks to my sister. That's the only thing I'm excited about, and also to see what my fiance is gonna dress or gonna wear. Sorry, because she has bought a really nice dress. But I decided to only see it when it's time. Obviously, it's not us getting married, but I still wanted to do the same thing. And yeah, I'm pretty excited, but I can't wait for it to be over. It's been stressful. We don't really like to do a lot of family stuff. Again, so I'm going with like stage one, so it's super easy, so we can just be done with all of it very quick, because it's gonna be a pretty long stream. Usually is. So yeah, I just want to shorten that time as much as I can. And it's done. I think I only have one clear left, and then we're gonna be able to continue with the rest. I think most likely we'll just get our story mode rewards. I haven't done story mode for today though, but either way, that's gonna be left for next week. And or the rewards, I mean, are gonna be left for next week, and also the swords upgrade. First off, our prime minister is breaking promises. Second off, the English flag is banned. Third off, the Online Safety Act. Fourth off, inflation. Fifth off, immigration and benefits, and that is most of the issues in the UK. I ran out of characters, lol. There's a limit? I didn't even know that. But like, yeah, pretty much the same, bro. I don't know if I told you guys, but our great dictator has a like pretty much reorganized his whole like organization and staff because pretty much everybody went to jail or in prison because of corruption, and somehow the guy that employs them all didn't know anything about it, so he's safe, of course. He reorganizes, restructures, and appoints one of the like ministers an AI. It's supposed to be some sort of ministry that usually would approve of like tenders, like whenever they wanna. I'm not sure if they're called tenders, outside of the of Albania and maybe Turkey, but it's essentially like when companies pitch like projects that they want to work on for like the city, and government will actually select a project and give them money to do it. But yeah, so to avoid corruption, he's doing an AI thing, which is, I'm sure, I don't know why I said AI thing like a British person, but like I'm pretty sure, of course, that's dumb and fake and not actually a thing. He's just choosing them anyway. Our great leader has done nothing to help the people. What do you mean the flag is banned? I don't know if you've heard, bro, but in the UK, like people, like if you raise the flag, they're gonna say you're raising it as a racist move because you don't like the Muslims and the what's the fucking thing? The not the migrants. the asylum seekers, whatever, that were moved to the UK, and you're like being racist to them. So you're saying, "Oh, UK is the best. We are UK. You suck." When you're just saying, "We are UK. This is awesome." An AI agency which is owned by a relative, setting up automations on third-gen PCs. Of course, my friend. I know how that works. It's not even an AI. Well, to explain it, operation to show English pride happened, and the government said it was horrible against immigrants like the Muslims, etc. Yes, I know. I know about that. Kind of reminds me of the the blank paper, right? Or I don't think it was like a white paper. No, that's in China. There was this thing where in the U.S. in schools or universities, people were just posting papers just saying it's okay to be white, because obviously if you're online for more than 5 minutes, you know that you hear just left and right the whole time. Oh, white people this, white people that, and you can't say anything about any other race. And so they were like, and it was 4chan that organized this. This is the funny part, because they knew that it was going to be taken off context on purpose, of course, and they did it on purpose. So they did it in the sense that, oh, look, it's just okay to be white, and we're not saying we're better, just it's also fine to be white. And they were like, oh, this is racist. Yep, they're predictable. Oh boy. Got all I needed from there. Did the world boss clear. I don't think we need to do anything on this as well. Anything else is fine. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade Mephisto a little bit. Not too much, it's not gonna go far. Yeah, knew it. We're gonna check the artifact for Mr. Knoll, and then his gear as well, and then I can go ahead and get the story mode rewards and work on swords as well. We're gonna get trash luck here, of course. Yep, it failed. Let's go back again, and we're gonna check the gear, the last one. A few upgrades, that's not bad. We jumped 4 levels, wow. So we get more max HP. And now we can go ahead and work on getting our rewards. Let's see if we get anything special this time around. How many chests can we open? Oh shit, that's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be 44 chests we're opening. As you know, whenever I do this, it takes a while to load. I don't know why. On story mode, when you open chests, it just takes a while. We're used to it by now. Anyway, it's 20 chests now, 20 chests again, and most likely another 4 chests. 4 chests that we're gonna open. So that was our first. No, I was wrong. Oh, we had less here. Sorry, it was 35 chests actually. My mistake. And nothing. They all suck. Bad rewards really sucks. This is reminding me of Russia. Wait a second. To be honest, like, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Starmer gets the boot or a revolt happens that turns bloody. Though it's the same everywhere. At least our guy says there are brothers because they're Muslims as well. Yeah, that's okay. Like, that makes sense at least. This is reminding me of Russia. I mean, this is the thing, bro. Like, they don't. It's the same everywhere. We agree there. Like, them taking in a lot of people that they cannot afford. So yeah, messes the whole economic structure. They're happy as long as houses sell, right? But it's not being bought by like the actual people. That really sucks. We were gonna upgrade swords as well. Let's do that really quick because I know we're not gonna get anything good. I can't even get 5 green stones to show up, let alone 6. Let's see. Max is no good. Let's do 100 maybe. Yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty sure, again, out of all of these, we're gonna get very bad luck. I'm gonna put the mouse on charge since most likely I'll need it later. Out of all of that, we only got 19 swords to have a green stone. And then now we only get to keep two, well, actually three out of all of that. Wow. Green swords are very difficult to get for me. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Let's see. One last upgrade. Please be green. No, it's not. Anyway, let's see if we can keep upgrading it till it's Oh, no. Fuck. At least I did only one. Okay. Thank God. Go away. Let's see if we can upgrade that sword a bit further. Maybe we can get another green stone to show up and replace the one we have. Oh, never mind. It got dismantled. I forgot I have bulk enchant on. That's stupid. Oopsies. Should we go with 30? Let's do 30. Might be a bit too much, but anyway. It pains and makes me laugh at the same time to say this, but you paid us a significant amount to avoid this. Man. I don't know why they keep using Albania joining the EU as a like positive thing. That's so stupid. It's gonna be expensive. It's already expensive. I don't know. Bruh. Whatever. We're gonna go ahead and do Shadowland now. So as far as I remember, last time we did how many? So last time we had to use 24 tier 3s, but we did 23 and then one at the end. Now it's 22, so we're gonna do 21 clears, and then 22 and 23 will be done by somebody else. So let's do 21 floors. There we go. We're gonna let it autoplay up to floor 21. On floor 22 and floor 23, we are gonna use a couple of level 80 characters. And then on floor 34, we're gonna again use our last tier 3 character, and it's all level 80 and up from there. Like the American Dream, joining EU is promoted as a step up. Funny story, the EU was really trying to monitor chats and it was wanted by Denmark. Denmark? Well, I'm just kidding. I know you meant Denmark. Wasn't that like removing encryption? They wanted to do something stupid like that. I mean, smart, but stupid because we don't like it. What do you guys think about the hair? Just got the haircut today by my fiance. Please like it. I think it looks good. Oh, no. No auto progress, bitch. Why have I enabled auto progress? What? Actually, I know how to disable it. I just need to... Yep. There it is. You didn't miss out on much. You've seen this before. Thank you, US agent. Love you, brother. We had Melina and Yelena and Red Guardian and random Black Widows as well on the first episode. We did get a cameo from Hawkeye, who was a zombie. Okoye, who was also a zombie. Abomination, zombie. We did get Cap as a zombie, but we already have him in the game with a zombie uniform. Who else was there that was important? Of course, Captain Marvel. We saw that, and she did get a uniform. We saw some inorganic being, but I was also eating at the same time, so I didn't actually see who that was. I'll see that at some point anyway. But lots of characters. It's kind of funny how zombie mode is getting used to, like, metaphorically show characters that are dead at this point, right? So like Hawkeye, he's replaced by Kate Bishop. Get it. We talked about this in the last stream. EU has one of the best and strictest privacy laws in the world, and yet they're the ones who ignored it completely. God bless the USA. USA for the US agent. Yes, sir. US agent, my friend. I love how whatever's happening in the game, you can actually see it on the PC itself. Oh no, I touched the freaking glass. I'm just kidding. It was already smudged up, even though I just washed it. But yeah, this keyboard is not as bright as the rest of the like LED accessories that I have right now. Only time I'm doing that. That's the only time you're saying God bless the USA. Why? But yeah, it's not super bright, but I get it. That's the point of Be Quiet. Like I'm seeing them kind of shift their strategy to not even having lighting at all. But I'm hoping and still waiting for a pure loop effects of 420 size. So it's same size as my fans down here, but for the AIO. Because at the moment the AIO has got like smaller fans for me. It really annoys me that they're not the same size to be symmetric. But otherwise I would say make America Britain again. Screw you, man. You guys lost. America won. Yeah. Is that actually a thing? Do people care about that? I don't think they do. We're going with this one tomorrow. I don't think this bottle has a name. Oh, it does have the name. Wait. It's Dolce & Gabbana. I don't know what the fuck that is, though. I know what Dolce & Gabbana is. I don't know which one it is. It's good. It's good. It's not very strong, so that's good. And I did touch the sunglasses, so I'm gonna have to wipe them a little bit. Man, I can actually see when I don't have the shades on. But I thought, why not? I like them. I like them. Why not? How many boxes are left, Ennis? I don't, but those types of Americans who literally say that type of stuff need to remember that we were fighting the French, the Spanish, and the Dutch at the same time. Without those nations, we would have crushed America. It's fine. I don't think anyone cares, to be honest. It don't really matter. Unless you're American, of course. Just like Albania's history doesn't matter to anyone apart from Albanians. I've noticed like throughout all countries in the Balkan area, pretty much everyone changes like the history of all of those countries just to fit their narrative. Like Albania, for example, everyone says, "Oh, we are descendants of Illyrians and some other, not tribe, but type of people." And obviously, Albania says, "Oh, we were taken over. A lot of our land was split," which is true, of course. I'm Albanian, I believe it. I just hate that type of Americans. I get it. The boxes are empty now, but I got so many stuff. I need another drawer. Unite. What? So you need another drawer. Unite. What unite? I don't get that. I'm pretty sure you got like auto-corrected there. I'm just joking around at this point. I'll go with like the lowest character that shows up. Unit. Ah, there you go. Knew it. Man, be like me. Have no clue where your stuff is. And you're gonna love it. We're not gonna auto these. Okay, here as well, we're gonna go with another blast character. Again, the one who's lowest on the list. So, sadly, Invisible Woman. Pretty recent uniform as well. Kinda sucks to use her this early, but don't matter. It don't matter. POV me. Where's that thing I want? POV everyone, bro. Every guy ever. Actually, no, I know where everything is. Unless someone touches it and tries to fix it. Tries to fix the mess. Even though the mess is very orderly. It has an order. I swear. It has a logic and reason behind it. I know where shit is. It's a mess now, though. Oh, by the way, this is the Jackson I was talking about. Not really expensive. Looks good. He's actually into like black guitars. But then you see the back and it's not black. That actually rhymed. I don't really like the whammy bar on these kind of guitars because you can only go down and it takes a bit of force to even get started. And even like the first few degrees of angle that you push it down, you don't notice any difference in the sound. Of course, this one though, this is the shit, bro. This is a beauty. That's a dinky J32 arch top. Okay, Mr. Teacher. But look at this baby. Oh man, so good. Love it. Wish I had another one. And as you know already, as soon as I tried it for a bit, I really wanted to just go back to the one I have and play. Even though I'm using a different tuning, it still was less annoying to do that than play with this one. I guess I'll play whenever I'm lazy and just use that one. For a while though, of course, we didn't trade forever. We just like traded temporarily. I found Switzerland in the YouTube emojis. Well, that's cool, I guess. The best guitar is the one you have. I know, friend. I know. That is what? That is the reason why I want another one. Imagine, man. This one, and then the other one with the gold and black. Oh, love it. I gotta say, the red and black still looks amazing. It was my favorite forever, of course. But these ones have the Sustainiac, so that's why I want to go with these ones. There was a red and black with Sustainiac, but of course those were limited only, like 50. Only 50 were made, and if I want to get one of those, they're either banged up or pretty much old. But I'd strongly advise you to at least try a Washburn Parallax. No. I will be ignorant. I love this one. I don't know, man. I really like it a lot. Like, ergonomics are so good with this. Like, I don't feel anything like poking me here, which I do here with this shitty one. I don't feel like the neck is wide, which I do with this one. It just is so perfect. And yeah, having a second one, just a different color for other reasons, would be perfect. The neck, the fretboard is out of the world, out of this world. It might as well be. I'm not saying it's not, right? My problem is that what could also be causing this issue for me, like me getting annoyed, like this. Of course, again, I'm not comparing these two, even though I'm not, because of course this is super expensive. But even if I had like two different expensive guitars, I would guess it would still probably be annoying from the fact that they are in the end like different shapes, different materials. I don't know. Green Army, welcome, man. What up? Welcome. How's it going? My name is Giulio. Where are you from? And what's your name? And if you've been here before, I'm sorry. My memory is shit. But yeah, as I said, most likely just having the same guitar, same proportions, same shape would be just much easier on me, on my brain. I just don't like when shit changes. like you noticed how I couldn't even find anything that was beyond like the 10th fret when I was using this shitty one, just because I've never really never played that guitar. That was the first day I got it, and yeah, it's very different. Length is different, I guess, and the distance from like the headstock to, for example, fret 14 is different. So my brain wants to go where fret 14 would be for this one, and I'm like at fret 12. Really stupid reason, but maybe it makes sense, I guess. Oh man, but yeah, that red and black is so good. I have a shitty cover with a fake one, and even the fake one looked fucking gorgeous. Both, like I had a fake black and gold as well, so I sold both of these. But the fake black and gold was actually produced wrong because it still had like white inlays. It was supposed to have gold inlays. It was using gold inlays on the reference picture as well, but the guy just didn't notice, so he did it wrong. Either way, uh, they looked really good. And yeah, that's how I know that if I do get the real deal, ooh. Red and black though, still the best thing he's ever done. And a huge issue would be like not having red inlays would still annoy me. It would still annoy me. I think like if it was all red everywhere, for like the accents being red, I mean, that would be the shit. I wonder if companies are going to pull out of the UK. Why? I don't think they would do that. So now that I remember, so you know how everything was happening and going down with Charlie Kirk stuff, and famous people talking shit about him and whatever happened, right? Being happy about what happened, saying it was fair, saying it was what he deserved, shit like that, right? I think like that political party got a good boost and good like not trend, but what do I want to say? What's the right word? Um, it got a really good momentum. Like they got some good momentum. They were actually getting some shit done. And then you see people like, and I'm following him a lot, right? Noxtaku, sorry, he's posting quite a lot about like what's happening, but like he goes very far on into like the Christian shit, into like, oh, God this, God that. I'm like, okay, you could still make your point without that. You're losing me, brother. Not really religious, of course, but still, it kind of is hurting them. If they kept it very balanced, they had something good on their hands. I mean, shit is still like happening. There's still change that's being made. Just today, I heard they had proposed a law for a girl who died at the metro, and I think it had passed, but they were showing like percentages of different races that had voted for it, and I think like there was 0% votes from black people. Surprise, surprise. Color me shocked. Oh man. I mean, you already know just from their reaction after that shit happened. No one gave a shit. Man, I'm shocked, yeah. Villains have an advantage. I forgot she was a villain. I mean, in the movie she kind of did the right thing, but obviously they were gonna be spoiling us a little bit if they made her a superhero. Enter Shadowland, baby. 37. By the way, I didn't I didn't ask you, Ennis. Will you be available later after the stream? Or do you have to sleep? I mean, I have to sleep. I'm pretty sure even if you do have to sleep, you should stay. Can you let me attack? Thank you. Nope. Is that nope, I'm not gonna be available, or nope, I'm not busy? Because I forgot how I asked. I'm sure I'll play some Battlefield 1. Battlefield 11. Man is living in the future. I love it. Wish my PC could run it. But I haven't gotten the 9080. Commit some war crime. Hey, don't say that in the comments. You'll get us demonetized. I'm just kidding. I'm not sure if that actually does happen in YouTube, but do whatever you want. I've said the N word here. I don't give a shit. And it's be like, that's why I'm a member and I donate so much. I am supporting the right creators. Oh man. Relay, that's fine. Villains have an advantage. To be honest, I feel like playing Battlefield 2. So what he meant to say is Battlefield 1. Yeah, I think we're fine as long as you announce it. Yeah, of course. So he meant to say Battlefield 1. We do play that sometimes. I mean, if you play as well, let us know. Wait it. Oh, hi, how's it going? I don't know why I want to use the very deep Japanese voice every time you show up. I mean, Switch Battle. Oh, Battlefront 2. We meant Battlefield. Sorry. And I'm hoping you meant Switch with SW there. Oh man. Do you have a Switch 2 if that's what you meant, or the Switch 1? Let's go with Luna. She doesn't have physical attacks. No, Star Wars. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yes, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Isn't that the new one? I haven't even played the first one. Does it have like a nice story? Like nice campaign? And is it like a long campaign, or is it like, does it take just like a day to finish it? I hated it when games started to have like a 4-hour campaign. You could just finish it in one day, and they just wanted you to hop into like multiplayer. It's okay, honestly. What character you're going to tier 4 this time? I'm working on Mephisto. We're almost done. Gears obviously are very expensive. We're on our 4th gear. I think I haven't even gotten it to 29. Like we're halfway through going from 28 to 29 in level. But then I have to get it to 30, and then I have to keep getting materials so I can tier 4 him. Oh well. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna do it. After him, I think... Who are we gonna tier 4? I think after Mephisto, I'm tier 4ing Ebony Maw, and then I'm tier 4ing... Who else got a tier 4 that was native? Shit, I don't remember. But yeah, basically Ebony Maw first, then the next character that was a native, and then Doctor Doom at the end. So yeah, there's still shit to do, of course. Who's next? It's Nick Fury. Poor guy. Shalabal, yeah, you're right, yes. I'm sure I'm tier 4ing Shalabal before Doctor Doom though, because Doctor Doom sucks. I just like the game because it's fun, but where's Battlefront 3? A lot of companies can't count to 3, my friend. You know what I feel sad about is I never played Half-Life Alex till the end. I mean, I've seen PewDiePie play it. It's not like I don't know the story, but my PC can handle it, and I was playing it on my Quest 3. But I think I got stuck somewhere. I either didn't know where to go, or I didn't know what to do, or I broke the game somehow. Like, I think that I needed to do something and I just threw it away so I couldn't retrieve it again. Whatever. Shala ball, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, what else? Another game that kind of sucks that I didn't finish was I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a Quest 3 game, a game that would come with the Quest 3. It was like medieval with like Thor and Loki and stuff. But the fun part was like that you could use swords and axes, and you could just like kind of use the Thor ability. You could just call it to come to you, and it was such a fun game to just be hacking and slashing. The only downside was that there was quite a lot of puzzling involved as well, which really, like, in my opinion, sucks for that type of game. I just want a lot of action. And yeah, that's basically what was annoying about it. Like, there wasn't a lot of action. Maybe like 2 or 3 enemies once in a while, and then just a lot of puzzles. Don't feel bad, I haven't played Portal fully. Oh shit, okay, that's worse. What do you mean by that? Is it the first game you haven't finished, or like the second one as well? Both? Ooh. I think it's because of the first game being a bit old. But if you can actually bear through it, because Portal 1 is pretty short. Like, I am able to beat Portal 1 in like probably an hour. It doesn't take too long right now, because obviously I've done it many times. But like Portal 2 is really good after that. Like, it definitely gets good. You have less of just roaming around and just hearing a narrator or hearing a story happening, and more of like more involved story. It's because I went back to playing Gmod. Alright, I guess. I don't know, man. Portal is one of my favorite franchises, so I really like it. I've even played. There was this version that would bring you some different abilities. I don't remember. It was like a fan made one. The only one that I could not play, could not do it, was the one that introduced like time portals. Shit got messy, man. I have no idea how to, like, I had no idea how to solve almost every like puzzle. It was so difficult. Even like starter ones were so new to me, because I was used to just, oh yeah, you're here, now you're here. That's all I have to factor in on my thinking process. I didn't think about like, oh, you're here, and then when you put this portal, you're here in the future. Ah. Yeah, it was very messy. Relay mode, females have an advantage. Okay. Okay. Electra. What a trash uniform. I haven't played Portal 1 or 2, but I bet FNAF Security Breach in one... Or I beat FNAF Security Breach in one sitting. That's really nice. Never played FNAF games. I still think the game that I have like cleared the most times was Max Payne 2. It was the only action game that I had on like my first Xbox. I had like Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. I had like Pro Evolution 2005, FIFA 2006, some beach football game as well. But yeah, action wise, that was the only thing. And yeah, I've cleared it like 20, 30 times. And that's why I want a tier 4 Ebony Maw, my baby, show fire. especially with the Jotaro. You look like a Jotaro-san. Hi. Does winning in a tower defense game count? No. No, it doesn't. Brother, I have to inform you that that is gay. I don't know if you know, but that is homosexual-like. Yes. I'm just kidding, man. Thanks for being here. I love you, man. Thank you. Cheers. It's gonna be a busy week. Today I was off from work. Obviously, they needed me, even though they act like, oh, like support wise or tech wise, we're fine, even if you're not here. So, like, we want you to be more involved in like auditing a shit. And then I'm not there, and they're like, oh, but yeah, even though you're off, this is the type of job where you still need to help out a little bit. Fuck you, bro. Okay, then I'm a homosexual monkey. Alright, you got it. I was kidding though. You are not. I do not give you the permission to become gay. Yeah, but they needed my help. It was something stupid as well. But I'm gonna be off on Monday as well. So basically tomorrow we have a wedding that we're gonna attend. After that, on Sunday, we're going somewhere with my parents and my fiance and my sister, since she's visiting. And then we're staying at a hotel on that other city. And then we're coming back on Monday. And then Tuesday I'm at work, and Wednesday I'm at work as well. And Wednesday after work, a bit later, I have to take a flight to Budapest. Sleep as soon as I get there, or find a way to get to my hotel first and then sleep as soon as I get there. And after that, attend a meeting, or like, well, basically a huge meeting about this like corporation that I'm working at for like the IT sector. And then after that, we have to go to a restaurant, and after that, go to the hotel, attend the meeting again, maybe even leave early or as soon as it's done, and then take a flight back. Yay, I am so excited. Not tired at all, not dreading it at all. To be honest, I just did it so I wouldn't have to go to work. I mean, obviously it's like a free trip as well, but of course it's like a very tight budget, very tight schedule. It really sucks. I'm pretty sure I won't even have time to like go find a monster so I can buy it. I swear. I don't know where I'm gonna get my fix for a while. I'm gonna go insane. Anyway, my most complicated game in my is my favorite game of all time is Undertale. I just know that I probably would really suck at that game. Like, I've been trying to wrap my head around like the biting of Isaac, and I just can't do it. It's very difficult for me, even though I grew up with games like that. Of course, we are old school. We grew up with basic games like that, top-down view, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I'm bad at it. It never saves my progress, so I'm guessing that's what's supposed to happen. But that sucks for me. But yeah, I really want to try Hollow Knight. I don't know if you can play that on co-op. I think I've kind of put it off, thinking that it could be played on co-op with my fiance, of course. Until soundtrack, I mean. Oh. So you were kind of saying that that's the game with the best soundtrack, or the game that you love. Which? Wait, I can't say whose soundtrack. The game, the soundtrack of which you love the most. I got it, I think. I think for me it would still be Max Payne though. That shit has a very nice melody that they overplay to death, of course. But it's worth it. It's actually a very nice nice melody. Especially when they play it on the cello. And to the pessimistic side of me, It just is perfect. That game is just perfect. It's depressive as shit. Very sad as well, but yeah, depressive as shit. Buraku Pansa. And he's done. Rumble. Switch. Switch again. Finally. Undertale has so many good songs in the soundtrack that you need a GPU to play 9,000 songs a second. What? According to Steam. I don't get that one. My brain not as big as you would think. Let's switch it to Universal. We still have Ghost Rider, so that's fine. Never finished Hogwarts Legacy. I don't even remember if I was able to keep my save file after I reset this PC. I think that might have been the reason why I never finished it, because I was also streaming it. Never ended up playing Marvel Spider-Man 2, which was with Miles Morales, so I didn't really miss out on much, of course. But still, you know, you'd wanna play through that. We're gonna use Captain Marvel already. It's fine, I don't give a shit. And this week we're gonna reuse Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch. Next week probably we're gonna reuse Shang-Chi and Kamala Khan. Rose POV, you never beat Hogwarts Legacy. I never did, bro. It really sucks. That game was pretty good, but I never finished it. And another reason why I really hated it was because there were some weird stutters that I was getting on the game because of this shitty ass fucking development situation we're in right now with like games running like shit. That could be me. Totally. Why, you haven't played it either, or what? Onwards to our next floor, Clea. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go with Universal again. This time it's null. Start. I quit halfway through. Oh, okay. I'm not the only one. Man, I really hate it. Like, they run like shit. It's weird, it's stiff, it's animated wrong, it's blurry. I hate new games, I really do. They look like trash. Wave mode. Here's an advantage. Apart from that Hideo Kojima game, like Death Stranding, I think it was Death Stranding 2 that had a character there that looked basically human. Took me like 10 replays of a video that was on Reddit to realize that it was just a game. Ended up playing Skylanders straight after. A lot of the games that you kind of fall back on are games that I haven't even heard. Well, not all of them. Undertale I knew about. Battlefront 2 I knew about. I guess just this one I don't know. Thank you, Winter Soldier. It didn't take you long at all. Yay. So good. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ooh, entry mode. Exciting. With Universal again, we'll try to avoid elemental types, or at least ones that are not fire or lightning. Sentry is perfect for that. Have you heard of Toys to Life? No. What's that? If Ennis doesn't send a message right now, he's gay. Just testing the waters here. Or a guy's like, yeah, I'm here, I swear. And it's done. Thank you. Move on, please. Let's move it along. We don't have a lot of time. We ain't got all day, brother. Doesn't really matter who I use as long as they have energy damage. So we're gonna just go with, yeah, metal and power. Okay, should work. English or Spanish? You got it. I'm not gonna answer because I have to move. I don't want to get into that position, my friend. Got me a nice suit though. Some really nice pants. It was really hard to find pants. Wait, no, reasons in place. I literally sprinted from the next room. I knew it. I was actually like anticipating that. That's why I said he's like, oh no, I'm not. Bitch, you ain't getting me this time. Um, it was so hard to find the proper like pants, like you know, like serious shit, formal, like wedding type shit, or maybe like high, high status meeting type of shit in a corporate environment. We went to like this mall that we have, right? And we have this store called Zara. Can I break out of this, please? Oh, you never answered, so you're fine. Don't worry. And yeah, like we were looking for serious pants, and pretty much all we were seeing is pants that were stitched to look like they were serious pants, but you could see the wrinkles that pants create when they have like a, you know, they are just actually like pajamas and or sweatpants, right? Here in Albania, a lot of people are trash, right? So they wear sweatpants the whole time. They wear the Adidas shit, basically like Balkan people. Um, yeah, basically they made pants look serious, but they were just still fucking sweatpants. Let Bunny go waves the wind. The wind? The wand. Sorry, friend. My accent goes to shit sometimes. Only sometimes, though. But I did end up getting a nice jacket. Not jacket. What? What? Why can't I name clothes properly? Button-up shirt, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, got a good one. And then today I got a suit, so a jacket and well, basically a suit, literally pants and the suit. Floor 67. Wow, I'm so funny. Not there, bro. Not there yet. You're very close to it. You are very close to the important number. Not nice yet. Pretty sure I'm just gonna use that when I go to Budapest as well. Alright, this is not the worst. I guess we could use Gene here. Bit early, but whatever. Just a sec. All right, you gotta let me know. I don't know about the 67 meme. Will he know? I said this. If Thundertune doesn't type a letter in 5 seconds, he is gay. Let's see. Do I have to count? Wait, did I not use Gene already? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, let's go with Gene. This is so funny. We're gonna tire this guy out. I think at some point he'll just admit that he is gay. Be like, yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm finally ready to say it. Finally, our perfect number. We combat Saib, so that's gonna be Shang-Chi. No, let's go with Groot. Not yet. Not yet. He can wait a bit longer. He's gay, wow. Yeah, I know, right? It was all a lie, man. It's all a front. He married just to hide it. I'm sorry, man. We can't be friends no more. Thank you, Groot. You're awesome, by the way. Bye. Floor 70. Here's an advantage. Got me a good night kiss, so we're back to normal now. I haven't checked on my ISP in a while. Maybe they finally released a 2.5 package. 2.5 gigabit package, I mean. Because they went from 1 gigabit to 10 gigabits. They didn't put out like a 2.5 gigabit package. It's quasi affordable. Nope. Every other company has done it, but this is the only ISP with actually no limit whatsoever, like no download limit. No stupid. Oh, so you use this much internet, so now your internet is very bad. Yeah. Fuck you. And it's Vodafone, of course. Let's see, Vodafone. Whatever, I don't need that. I don't care about that. Give me your freaking speeds. Nope, nothing yet. I hate them. Anyway, 67 is a reference to a song, and a kid screamed 67, and it became a meme. I love the Chug Jug song. That's the only kid song that I know. I love when he repeats it as well. Get down, get down. Alright, we're finally using Kamala. I don't know if it's Kamala or Kamala. Yeah, Kamala is definitely not it. Kamala Khan, yeah, that should be it. After that, we gotta find a floor for Shang-Chi, but I think Shang-Chi can wait just a little bit longer again, because we have, I think, Cap that we haven't used yet. Chug Chug, with you we can be pro Fortnite gamers, I think. Is that a fucking line? I know it's about Fortnite, but I don't remember if that is in there. Anyway, super villain, and that's gonna be Cap, and that's the only obstacle for us using Shang-Chi later. Yeah. Kamala Harris. Wait, what? Yep, I know. I know that if you say it like that, it's wrong. Man, imagine having a uniform for Cap where he's just like his upper body part. It's so funny. No legs. It's funny how he was just also rolling around. Zombie Cap was very agile. And we finally get to use Shang-Chi. I don't know what like his rotation should be, to be honest. I didn't like his animations at all. That's why I don't really care, but oh well. I'm guessing you do something like this and then cancel into the 5th. And it still sucks because the tier 3 skill shows up or like gets fully charged right after you used all of those skills. So you still have to cancel everything and go into the tier 3 skill, which does this and nothing. No damage, no hits at all. You're just canceling your freaking skills for nothing. It's stupid. Take on the okay, that's fine. We're gonna go with Kuratiato-san. Black Panther with just one leg would be the best. Him leaping, and it's just the middle leg as well. That would be funny as shit. Yo, okay. That was so cool that the co-op skill was the fifth as well. That was so easy with Gladiator. Nice. Man works for BBC. I think BBC works for him. Whew, okay. Chill out. Villains have an advantage, and they reflect physical, so Silver Surfer should be fine. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go like this. Yeah, that's it. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, do, do. Nice. We did the rotation right. I always say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it right," and I just keep forgetting. By the way, last series that I watched was a show that was already canceled, and it was Blood Drive. That was such a fun show. I don't know why they canceled it. I really liked it. It said it was released in 2017, but it felt like a 2007 show, or like 2000s show. Really good. And again, LD Player, thank you very much. I fucking hate you. It's even better because we have the British Broadcasting Corporation. I know, I get the joke. Don't worry about it. As I said, I worked for a huge company, and most of my customers would be in the UK. Customers I would support, so I get the joke. It works really well for a UK citizen. Cool. Let's go back to Shadowland. Villains have an advantage. Okie doke. We said Misty is gonna do this one. Let's do it. And also, I don't know if you heard this, and this might not be important news to you, but it was important news to me. Mindhunter might be back on, like, for another season. So that was a huge surprise because they had previously canceled it because people were stupid and not paying attention, not watching it. But I think what happened is that we got a lot of like I guess a lot of shows about serial killers and shit like that, and then we got Dexter back, and it was pretty big. Time to be sus. So yeah, that was a lot of shows that went pretty viral or were successful. So I'm guessing that's why they were like, you know what, we're bringing Mindhunter back, and it was such a good show. 2 seasons up to this point. Just definitely watch it so you can catch up and be ready for when the third one shows up. Vents in front of bro. Please don't. Please don't. But yeah, Mindhunter is really cool. It's about how the FBI finally started to try to profile serial killers, because up to that point they were just thinking they were sick and they didn't know what they were doing, blah blah blah. And yeah, it was very, very scary, very serious. No weird, oh, lucky shit like Dexter. It's actually, I mean, obviously it's got some made up shit about like most likely like the overarching story that's going to be happening with like the agents that are, you know, going through the whole history about what actually really happened with serial killers. But most of like the information there is actually very accurate. Among Us was the days, man. It's not the days anymore, I guess. No one plays it anymore, or what? I'm late and you're still a slacker, Lamau. And that's why you love me, and that's why you are a member on this channel. I love you. Thank you very much for all your money. What changed your mind? Why did you become a member? Professor X, thank you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, by the way, Bunny Blue, I didn't mention. You know this black guitar that I showed earlier, the first one that where you were like cool. So that's about $300. That's my friend's guitar, just because I needed the second one for a while. He'll just lent it to me. The other one that I showed, this is like $1,500. This is the real deal. Compliments of Google Play Store, bro. You know what's the funny thing? You don't even fucking know that you're a member. You think that you did it, but it wasn't even you. What happened is like on a stream that you were just on the stream, but not really like you were lurking, right? Enes just like went with like a random super chat, so he gifted, not super chat, but like he gifted a membership, and it randomly gave it to you. And I keep saying it because I'm like, why the fuck does this guy not realize he's a member? He just kept super chatting. He never became a member. It's so funny. I'm just playing, of course, but yeah, that's what happened. And it's funny that you never realized it. Nice, I scored. Yeah, free shit. Um, but yeah, that's very expensive, and I really want to have a second one. I'm never gonna become a member. Well, screw you too, I guess. It's not necessary. It just would really help, but it's totally fine. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I never notice anything these days. It's fine, man. So surgery is still in. You said October, right? Or was it November? I don't remember exactly. Okay, we're gonna go with Human Torch. Gotta skip Juggernaut. Find something else for him. Instead, I'm gonna donate 600 GBP. What's that, like Monopoly money? I mean, definitely beats Loonies and Toonies, but still. I think Juggernaut is a hero with this uniform, so we'll go with him. Okay, no dono. Of course not. I knew it. I knew it. It was all games and fun and games, of course. Also, my surgery cost literally 120,000. I only pay 890 out of pocket. That's so good, by the way. So is it? So is it October? Do I remember it right, or? All right, this is done. Thank you, Juggernaut. Next Friday. Oh shit! Next week, man. Okay, I'll remember to ask how it goes. Are you so? Did they tell you how it's gonna work? Like, are you supposed to, like, get out of like anesthesia? 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 I'm just kidding. Out of the stuff same day, or do you have to rest for a while? Should I not bother you for the first few days, or what? And then they say American healthcare sucks. Right. Right. I mean, I have my aunt that lives there. They had like a shitty accident, like with a car, and I don't think they paid anything. Yeah, they're gonna knock me out at 7 a.m. Shit, man. Really hope it goes well. Let's go with Gambit. Right, imagine not having free healthcare. I mean, technically here in Albania and a lot of countries you do have free healthcare, right? But when you get there, they're going to ask you what you do for a living. And if they notice that you have a nice paying job, they're going to be like, okay, so we know how you punched the wall and your hand is very fucked and you need to fix it as soon as possible before it heals. So yeah, our next appointment is like 6 months away for like to get an MRI. That's cool, right? Yep. Okay, that's free, by the way. Don't worry about it. It's because they want you to go to like a private office, get it done there, spend a lot of money. Definitely free healthcare, I swear. I have the best insurance money can buy, no lie. That's good to hear, bro. Man, but yeah, like, it really fucking sucks. This country is so stupid. Everybody knows it works like that, and nobody says a thing. So yay us, I guess. No really, like, no specific restrictions or requirements here, so we can just go with Crescent. Nice to know. Yeah, boy. And done. I love how it's very consistent with the damage. It's like, it never spiked at all. It never once like, nope. It was like, okay, damage, done. No dynamics, very bland, very boring, whatever. Lightning attacks won't work, so weapon hacks will be just fine here. And I'm dead for the next week. Why? Oh, that was good. That was pretty fast. Thank you, Epidex. 88. Entry mode, that's nice. It's a hero floor, so... sorry, that's not Proxima. What the fuck? That's Psylocke. Just cause. Alright, I get you. I'ma believe you. I swear, man, when I get there, before I get going, I will get, I'll ask for a bit more money than I need, because I'll be returning money back once I'm gonna be done. But like, I'm gonna ask for more money just in case, and I'm gonna get taxis everywhere. I don't give a shit. I'll get a taxi from home to the airport. I'm gonna get a taxi from the airport to the hotel, whatever. I mean, they're gonna save on breakfast, so I don't have to spend, or I won't need the money for breakfast because it's gonna be included in the hotel, and that way I'll just spend that portion on taxis whenever needed. I'm not gonna like abuse it, but I'm not gonna be taking a bus or like weird transport methods that are not really trustworthy. But I have a lot of shit to do on Tuesday and also Wednesday, but Wednesday is going to be even tighter because that's when I have to travel. Died, but remembers to ask, why don't you use all character slots? It fucks with so I have an Excel file, or it's like Google Sheets file that I've created, and the only way that I can calculate it consistently is if I consider every floor to be using 3 characters per floor. So whenever I get a floor that's an entry mode where I can use 6 characters, that's really nice. Of course, I would have to clear less floors, but then I can't really predict how many floors I have to clear, so it really sucks. That's basically the reason why. And then on the first 35 floors, of course, it's only 1 character per floor, just so I can save as many as possible for after 35. And then after 35, it's 3 characters every time, so that I can run out of characters as fast as I can, while at the same time not messing with my calculation method, because then I would have no way of predicting how many floors I have to clear. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, we finally get to use Scarlet Witch here. Queen of the Dead. Sorry, not even WandaVision. Sorry, not WandaVision. I mean, not even Scarlet Witch. Not even what was the other name for her? Scarlet Witch. Wanda Maximoff. Sorry, but now Queen of the Dead or Queen of Zombies. I think it's Queen of the Dead. Yo, what up, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Thanks for being back, man. Enemies reflect physical attacks appear in this stage, so I think she has physical. No, she has energy, so that's fine. I think he also. No, he has physical. Never mind. Magic is okay then. Let's go and use her. Wow, really? Couldn't be done with one rotation, needed one more freaking attack. I really hate when that happens, bro. Yo, by the way, the Be Quiet keyboard is actually showing a little like status of what's being played right now. It's so cool. I love it. I love it so much. It's just annoying that it's wired only, but still, it's really cool. I like it a lot. It's really annoying just because of the fact that I know that it could have been pulled off, right? Because you know, I have the other keyboard, it's wireless, it's Bluetooth enabled as well, you know, if you need it. But this one is only cable, can only be connected through a cable. I mean, still very cool though. It's got like magnets for like you know how keyboards usually have this little latch, or what do you want to call it, something you flip so that the keyboard can stand taller or like be angled a bit. This keyboard uses magnets, so you can just like place magnets if you want just one set so that it's not super high. If you want two sets, and it goes a bit higher. It's really cool. It's stupid, not really necessary, but it's cool because it's not like it's moving parts. So it's not moving parts, so it's not gonna wear and tear. But it's also detachable parts, which really sucks in a sense because you might lose them. But you're not going to lose them if you just keep them at home, so should be fine. $4.94. We're going to use Adam Warlock. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, really? I just cancelled my freaking skill. It could have been enough to clear the whole freaking floor. But it was like a punch. And it was like, okay, I'm waiting now. What? So I've used the gene, so I'll just refresh this. And we need a villain. So yes, we are running out of villains again. Faster than any other character. Really sucks. But, of course, they noticed that I was complaining about the fact that we were running out of villains a lot. So they made Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch villains. Really interesting. But it really sucked that they didn't give us a tier 3, bro. I get it, we're getting a lot of characters transcended in one go, but I really want at least just one tier 3 per update, bro. We're usually getting transcended characters that don't get any upgrade, just an awakened skill. And transcendence as well. Like tier 3s at least. That way at least we use our like tier 3 books. Super stupid, of course. Annoying. What can you do? Alright, 96. Magic number backwards. I mean, female characters are also like a close second for types of characters that I run out of fastest. So yeah, it's villains first, then female characters. But what can you expect? They're not going to be balanced. Of course, it's not possible to have like the same amount of every character, and you're not going to be lucky to have the same requirements so that you have a healthy balance at the end. Of course. but it's fine. Anyway, let's refresh this. Relay mode, universal characters have an advantage. You know what I just realized, by the way? I think I haven't watched the Marvels. I think I might have not watched the Marvels. I'm pretty sure I've only watched the Marvels through like a YouTuber. I don't even remember his name now, but he kind of does like these very in-depth, not reviews, but kind of like reactions to. You don't really see the movie itself. You just see he just is commentating over the whole thing. I think I haven't watched it. I mean, obviously, I was not gonna watch it in the cinema, but I don't think I've watched it at all, which is stupid, of course. So I should watch it, but yeah. Realization dawned on me like a ton of bricks. Boom. Easy clear. Kinda sucks that the very few villains that I have get spent on very crappy floors. I mean, it's fine either way. They're gonna be very powerful either way, but... I mean, yeah, we're running out of combat characters too, so I'm guessing we're just getting close to where we're done. So we just don't have a lot of any type of character. But oh, dryer is done. Almost on time. Really soon I should be done with this, so I'll be able to like get the clothes out of it. Heroes of an advantage, so we're gonna go with Angel and just waste these two characters. I should have probably just put some clothes to get washed in the meantime, but it's gone now because it would be enough time while I was doing the stream, and the dryer would finish. I would take those clothes off and put the new clothes back in. From experience, it's fine if you just leave the clothes in the dryer. They don't actually get any kind of smell or anything like that. But if you leave them in the washer, yeah, that's very dumb. Oh boy, it really sucks. Breaking the bomb, breaking the balls. Yeah, that's, I don't know why my brain went there, but breaking the jar is what it says. Anyway, point is there's no specific requirement, so again, we're gonna go with cable. It's fine. Definitely a lot of heroes at the end of like my Shadowland clears. Definitely feel the difference between villains and heroes. Also, not a lot of characters left at tier 2. So excited about that. I just want to get rid of pretty much like tier 2s. Like in general. Like not have any at all. I think there's like 3 rows of characters that we have right now. At tier 2. Once that is done, and they're not even like 3 full roles, but like rows, not roles. But yeah, it's still annoying. I just want to be done and not have to worry about any tier 2s. At that point, it's just about like getting some more tier 4 characters. Come on, brother. You can do it. Oh, again, of course. I keep forgetting how unlucky Black Bolt is. He always ends up getting wave modes. He's such a good character, but he just gets wave modes, so it takes like ages to clear them. Poor guy. He would have, like, any other floor, he would just clear in a few seconds. I mean, someone's gonna get unlucky, but like this guy always gets this treatment. It's always gonna happen. I don't know why. Not a lot of characters left. I don't see any spider characters, so we're just gonna refresh this. And here we just need a blast type, so we can just go with Storm, sure. Crap, I almost didn't get to use my 5th skill. Real nice, Storm, thank you. Next floor, 105, it's a rumble, we're refreshing. Going with Quicksilver here, to start. Should be a very easy clear. We're sadly not targeting Thor, so I had to wait till I could. Alright, that's done. On to our next one. Yay! 106 now. It's a villain floor. There goes Doctor Strange, my last villain, and the character that could do any floor. So sad. When do you guys think we're gonna get tier 5s? Because like very soon we're not gonna have any tier 2 in game. There's still a ton of characters to be level level 80 and to get their tier 4, but if they don't wait to be done with every character, then soon maybe they could start giving us some tier 5s. And I'm gonna regret saying that if that actually happens. I hope they don't do it so soon. We already can't keep up, man. There you go. It's done. While wait. Fire damage, that's extra damage, doesn't matter. We're gonna go with Rogue. We're gonna try to use some other types of elements to get this shit done. It's not really necessary, I'm just saying it for fun, but it's an easy floor. Very easy. There you go. One more rotation and it's done. Okay, that's good to go. Floor 109. We're gonna refresh this and rumbles as well. Please, no more. Entry mode is good. We're gonna go with Moon Knight because we need a physical type, and these guys go down here. Let's start. You know, I'm noticing that she might have left me a mustache and I haven't noticed it. Because I noticed it when I saw the other camera. Like when I saw myself through the other camera that I'm not like switching on right now. Because somebody was like, how about we only keep one camera? It's too much. She might have done it on purpose and I did not notice. It's gonna make me look even weirder with a suit. Oh, come on. Fuck you, LD player. I'm pretty sure it's not even LD player's fault. It's this shitty ass game. At some point they have put some sort of rules in place where even if it thinks your device is rooted, it's gonna... Yeah, that was me, lol. I know. That's why I said someone. But I knew it was you. By the way, what's up, man? You're not very talkative today. I feel sad about that. But yeah, as I was saying, really sucks. It thinks that I'm using some sort of... I mean, it thinks that I'm using root, basically. But I'm not. Like, I made sure to switch it off on the settings. It was already off. So basically, I made sure that it was off on settings for LT player. I don't really need the root. I am not trying to get banned here. I'm just happy that all they do is just force quit the game on you, and they don't ban you just because they think you have a rooted device. It's so annoying. I really hate it. It's very annoying, and in some cases, it even like stops your auto progress. So, like for example, if you leave Timeline Battle Arena overnight to be done, it's gonna give you that error and just kick you out, and you wake up thinking that you are all done, and you still have to do the rest of that game mode. Just chilling. I like your streams. You should do more. I really want to, man, but I have no time. Especially these weeks, I haven't had time at all. We have a wedding that we have to attend tomorrow. Then after that, we are gonna go somewhere with my parents and my fiance and my sister. I'm gonna stay overnight on another city, come back the day after, and then I go back to work for a couple of days. And on the second day, I go to Budapest. And when I say day, I mean night. So I'm gonna go at the hotel very late. I'm gonna sleep immediately. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna go to like a pretty much. It's gonna be a very long meeting. We're gonna go to a restaurant, sleep, wake up again, another long meeting, leave early or right on time, and immediately go to the airport so I could come back here. Yeah, it's just very tight schedule. It's gonna suck. I might even be able to do the stream on time though. That's the funny part, because so I go to Budapest on Wednesday. The plane takes off at 10 p.m. something like that, and at almost 12 a.m. I'm in Budapest. So that should be the next day is Thursday, and on Friday I come back. But it's the same, so it's like I start at or the flight starts at 8 p.m. and I arrive here at around 10 p.m. So yeah, from 10 p.m. I'm probably gonna be at home at 11 p.m. So we're gonna do our stream then. No more villains left, so I'm just gonna refresh it. I forgot that I had no villains left. So same for combat. We don't have combat either. But yeah, man, I really want to, but like this job is not giving me time for anything. And the funny part is that it doesn't even matter because they don't think what I do is very important. They care about what they care about. It really was disappointing. I couldn't get a raise this month like I expected. They kind of used an excuse that they do them yearly. They don't do the initial 6-month one. It's supposed to be 6 months only for the first year when you start. I acted dumb, so I didn't fight on that, sadly. But yo, Grimy, enjoy. This guy is back. You know you're officially gay, by the way, right? You sadly didn't come running to announce that you're not gay, so you had like 5 seconds to do it. You didn't show up. I mean, rules are rules, so we have our first official gay right here. Oh, thanks, man. Fuck. That's so awesome. I'm just kidding. Blame Bunny Blue. And I don't think you can even blame him anymore because he's not here. I think he's not here. He's just not spoken for a bit. But you're back. Where did you go? I was feeling the budget shit. Nothing is straighter than that. Budgeting is the new gay. Budget shit. I mean, budget sheet, budget shit, tomato, tomato. It's the same. Oh, no villains left. So let me refresh. That's a villain floor. I didn't even need to check. I just was too quick at clicking enter. They should be fine. It's only hero as a requirement. So let's go like this, and go like this, and go like this, and start. Ah, brother. Can't wait to be done. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to be done with that wedding as well, bro. I love how I love how I have to pay you back for all the streaming platforms, and you just keep donating here. You're basically paying for all my shit anyway. I mean, dude, again? Also, Marcos, it's been a while, man. Stop lurking. Enjoy, I guess. Ow! Okay, now this was loud. Oh, where's the GIF? Oh yeah, it's there. Look at that. It's such a good one. Super chats have a better one though. I love the super chat one. This is good. This is good. The Thor one, but I think super chats have a better one. Villains have an advantage. Okay. Oh, I just remembered. I was freaking switching those because I don't have villains left. This is perfect. We're gonna use Iron Man here, and then we're gonna just revive Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch, and we'll get on it. Should not be difficult to find floors for them. We keep getting villain floors, so I should be able to get some villain floors. Imagine I don't get villain floors as soon as I revive them. That's what's gonna happen, I know. Oh, no, this is good. This is good. So I said Scarlet Witch. There she is. And Captain Marvel. There she is. Get revived, bitches. We're gonna go with Captain Marvel first, since she is level 80. Then we're gonna go with Scarlet Witch at the end, because she's tier 4. She deals more damage. It's gonna look cooler. You know, it's all about looking cool, man. All right, this should be a one shot. No, it wasn't. That sucks. We need a second rotation, and then it's gonna be done. Yay! All right, last one. Let's go. This is our last floor. We can do this. And I'm gonna refresh. I know she's universal. She should be able to do it. I'm just gonna find a floor that makes sense for her. And this is good. This is a wave mode. We get to actually use her skills more than once. You're just trying to buy the gay away, I guess. Cannot buy the gay away. Oh man, I don't remember if it was the 4th skill or the 5th skill that I should cancel, but I think it was the 4th. I think I'm playing her right. I don't think there's a wrong way to play her, but I think the 5th skill should not be cancelled. Usually she does have one skill where you want to focus. This is our last wave, finally. Usually I hate these types of floors, but I don't when it comes to like characters who just got updated, because you get to actually spend a bit more time than like 3 seconds with them. No, I want people to watch you more so they can call you gay. You give me money and then you make me sad. Very smart. I love it. I love it, I swear. Alright, oh, before I go, let's get disappointed again. Oh, I can just skip it, by the way. Anything good? Nope. Anything good? Nope. Oh, get the freaking Shadowland chests. They're so good, I swear. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm getting so unlucky with this shit. Just gonna claim some stuff. I promise I'm gonna end it soon. It's gonna happen soon, I swear. Just need to do some stuff before I forget. It's fine. We'll just get the rewards here and then we'll leave it. Oh boy. I am so interested in the crap I'll get because this is such good rewards. I don't know where I could get them all if it wasn't for Shadowland. Man. But that's not why we do it. We do it because it's fun and enjoyable. Definitely not for the freaking CDPs that we hope to get one day. And when we do, they're really bad ones. Oh man. Anyway, this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll let World Event run. I will be back next week. As I said, maybe still streaming on Friday, even though I will start late again because I'll be coming back from Budapest that day. But I should still be able to do it on Friday. I want my Saturday and Sunday to just be free. Because, yeah, it's been a while that I haven't fucking hung out with my fiance and just stayed at home. Man, this is pretty much it. Thank you very much to everybody who's joined. And we could probably hang further if you want. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much for being here. Bye for now. See ya, see ya, see ya, see ya.